Okay guys, it just took me a while to find this. I went ginsening today, of course, but I also had a secondary goal, which was to find this old coal mine. And the reason I wanted to find it was we have, excuse me, we have a reputable person in our community who saw two Bigfoot duck into this old mine. Now this is not the only opening. I think there's one right over here. I'm gonna look just in a second. I just now got here. I've looked for it most of the day. But a reputable person in our community saw two Bigfoot duck into this old mine. And oh God, and it's been hard to find, and I've got a bad knee, so it's been kind of slow going. And I don't know how long ago that was when he seen the two duck in there, but it's probably been a little while back, several years ago. But my thing is, right there is probably where it's at, or maybe even this other one. And of course, I'm looking for tracks. Now, there's a few tracks here, but these are people ginsening and things like that. So normally there's not a lot of traffic up in here. Just during ginseng season, basically you get a few people that'll walk this road. But see, here's the big opening. Man, I got spider webs all over me, but I can't help it. Kind of excited to get over that way. Now, another thing too, this fella has not told anyone. He told my dad. I think maybe he told his wife, and that's been about all he ever told. And you can see there's big impressions in here from something. I'm gonna look. There's some frogs jumping in. Can't see anything definitive, but see, something could easily go up that side out of the water and go back through there, and it goes forever and a day. And it could come in and out right through those rocks and through the mountain. You'd never know it. But see, that looks like a big old giant track right there. If it is, and there's another big one right there. Look there, there's another. Look there. There's two more going right into the mine. And if you'll notice, these are in a straight line. That one up there at the top ain't. That's awesome. And you can see that's a big old track right there, boys. That's too big for a bear, too wide for a human. There's another one. Go right in through there. So see, there's other small openings over here too. But man, you can go right up through there and be gone. He'll eat nothing for Bigfoot. Wow. I didn't know if I could find it, but I did. It's good. I haven't been up here since I was just a little bitty boy. And there may be even more openings through there, I don't know. But the good part is, most likely this will never be touched again. As far as stripping or anything, doing mining or anything like that. Now there's a chance somebody might come through and cut logs or something like that, but most likely this is not going to be touched. Big spider web. So that makes me happy. that there is the opportunity that, you know, Bigfoot's in here and it's soft and he's not going to be bothered, which is good. I sure don't want to bother him or hurt him. But now I would be under the opinion that the two the fella saw here, it could possibly have been a male and a female, or a mother and a child, or father and a child. But straight across, let me get my bearings, straight across way over there on another big ridge was where there was an actual sighting of an adult female and a young Bigfoot, documented by me, and it was a person that they wouldn't be making up no story. They was out doing exactly what I'm doing, ginseing, and that's when they seen it. It's actually on our website. The story is, the report is. But I'm gonna ease over to this one and look, and then I'll cut the camera off and I'll go about my way. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some water in there, but as you go on back, I'm sure there's not much water. Or you can, or you could go around it or something like that. But now I don't know exactly when that, I won't say his name, when that fella that I know very well saw these two Bigfoot go in one of these openings. My guess would be a bigger one. He said they ducked down and went in it. So it tells me they're pretty tall. I don't know how long ago that's been, but I would say it's not been over 3 or 4 years. And you can hear a dog barking, and it's a house way across there, the only house really back up in here, other than a guard shack or something like that. But I'm glad to find that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to scout around a little bit, then I'm going to drop off the hill and do some actual ginseing. And I've not done a whole lot of ginseing because I wanted to find this. And I did. And I hadn't been up here since I was 6 or 7 years old, maybe 8. Yep. That's it, boys. But I wanted to share that with you and share that story. I'm going to go off the mountain here and try to find some ginseng and head back toward the truck, because I did what I really wanted to do today. Once I got out of the woods and I got back in my truck, I wanted to find out more about this old mine. So I talked to an individual who knew a whole lot about it. I wanted to know how far it went and what all the directions that it went to. Well, this particular mine actually goes all the way through the mountain, which if you go through the mountain, you're looking at probably close to 2 miles, and it comes out on the other side of the mountain. But if you was to go into this old mine and you go to the left, it goes for several miles and comes out in a different location. So if you go to the right, of course there's not as much coverage there, so it doesn't go as far. But if once in this mine, a Bigfoot could theoretically come out in several different locations miles away. And it is my understanding, or it's my assumption, that this entry that I'm at is that Bigfoot doesn't use it a whole lot. This old mine opening that I was at, I'm under the assumption that Bigfoot doesn't use it a whole lot. But it's probably got better resources in other areas, so it spends more time there. But this is very secluded. It's very difficult to get to because it's steep, but the point being that once a Bigfoot or family of Bigfoot go into this mine, they can come out in various locations miles away from where they went in. And that's pretty typical around here for our coal mine system. And also we have some natural caves, so they could theoretically do that in a natural cave as well. But I wanted to share that little bit of information with you about the actual mine itself. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.